Are you ready?
Peeps, how's it going? And today we're back at it with 2K19, and I feel bad for you guys because I don't want to say that last video was a rebuild because it really wasn't, and I didn't really know what I was doing. But now that I know how it works, what I am going to do is do a multiple series. Unless we win the title right off the bat, I'm going to do multiple episodes of this. So my plan is, unless the season goes by super fast, that one episode is one season, and I'm actually going to do trades because, you know, when I was doing it last time, I just kind of felt like I wanted to see what would happen if I didn't do any moves. Well, we've seen what happened. So I'm going to be making some moves. It's going to be different. It's going to be better, and I'm going to bring another championship here in Detroit. Hopefully it's right off the rip, but I seriously doubt it. So, yeah, that's a long intro. Let's just hop right into it, man. Okay, so first thing that we are going to do is go to our roster. Let me turn this down a little bit for you guys. I don't want to catch double volume here. And we're going to go to these young guys, the guys that I want to see play, but necessarily aren't going to play. So Shaviv Mihailuk, like, I want to see him play in real life, but I'm going to go ahead and sign him to the Grand Rapids Drive for the future. Same with Kyrie Thomas. I think he's already there. We're going to go there. Bruce Brown, can't do it. That's fine. So, with that being said, let's see who we can find for Langston Galloway. I really like this trade. I really like Derek Jones Jr. Good player. He could probably play right now for us. I think him and Sekou could get some minutes together. In real life, I probably would have taken the first round draft pick for Langston because I would have never imagined that. But I wouldn't have been upset if we did this trade. So I'm going to go ahead and do this trade because I like this dude. Okay. Let's see what we can get. I'm not sure if I'm going to trade Reggie right now or not. But that is a big contract that I would not mind dumping off. Let's see what we can get for him. Maybe, if it loads. You know, I think Derrick Rose will be a good starter. We get a first round pick and a quality backup. I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on this trade right here. Call me crazy. I don't know if you guys would have done it or not, but I'm doing it. Let's see. Why don't we see where we're at right now and see where we can go from here. So obviously, Tim Frazier, you're not starting. Where's my boy D Rose? D Rose, you're starting. We got Derek Jones Jr. starting. I'm okay with that. Let me just tinker with some things here. So we got D Rose, Kennard, Blake, Drummond. Okay, I'm not gonna play you over Cook. Okay, so like we're going to do last time, I'm going to stop it right here, fast forward to the trade deadline, and I'll see you guys here in a minute. So I was gonna keep fast forwarding, and you've seen me do some edits there. Injuries are a little bit too much. Turn them off just for the sake of not wasting my time. But I've been proposed this trade. C.J. McCollum and Hassan Whiteside for Blake Griffin and Derrick Jones Jr. Now, at this pace, we are below 500. I would have considered this trade, but I'm going to hold off on it. I'm going to see if we can make a comeback for the trade deadline, but if not, we have some serious soul searching to do for this team. It is not performing the way I thought it was going to perform, but let's just continue fast forward. Okay, so we're here at the trade deadline. We're 22 and 31. Not very good. Not very good at all. So why don't we see who's performing and who's not performing? Because we have a big problem. So player stats. Blake's going off for 22. Rose for 18. Drummond for 17. Kennard for 8. Morris for 7. Frazier, why are you playing, bro? Why are you playing? So, let me adjust that then. I don't know why he thinks he can play, because he's not going to play. Kennard is ice cold. That's not a good sign. Where is Frazier? Why is he starting? What happened? And that's probably why we were losing. That is definitely why we were losing. Okay. So that should help out a little bit. Jeez. Wait, aren't you starting? Wow, I messed everything up with his injuries. I didn't even look at it, man. I should have double checked it, and I didn't. So that's why we were so bad. But I really think we need another two guard. So, how do I look at contracts? So Drummond is going to probably want too much money, 35 million, and I really don't want to play him. And at this pace, we're losing, and this could be a very real option. So let's see what we can get for Drummond, man. It sucks because he's my boy, but that's a lot of money. That is a ton of money. Let's see what we can get. We're going to need another big man to replace him. But I don't know what we're going to get for equal value. Bismack Biyombo and a first-round pick. We might come back to that one because they're probably going to be very bad. We can bring in Buddy Hield and Dwayne Dedman, although the Dwayne Dedman contract is pretty bad, and they want Kyrie Thomas. And we're going to have to re-sign Buddy. I'm not sure what he's going to want to get, but I'd love to have Buddy. I'm not bringing Reggie back. If we could get Terrence Ross, that would be huge for us, and Mason Plumlee in an expiring contract. That is not terrible. Not terrible at all. I might just do that. I don't know. We could bring in Tim Hardaway Jr., an expiring deal, and get stuck with that Dwight Powell contract. Don't really want that. Dwight Howard, or not Dwight Howard, yikes, Paul Millsap. Nah. You can bring in Brogdon. That would solidify that two-guard spot. He can play both the 1 and the 2. That is quite a bit of money. I'm not really sure if I want to invest my future in it. Marcus Gasol, an expiring contract. That's only a 1-year solution. We can bring in Clint Capella. Really don't want to do that, but we'd also bring back Wayne Ellington. I don't really want to give up Shaviv. Look, he's already gone up, 4 attributes? So he looks like he's going to be ready to go pretty soon. We could bring in Ricky Rubio. Not bad. We can get Steven Adams. Robert Covington. I mean, there's some options. We can get a first round and Hassan Whiteside for this year. That is kind of crazy that he makes that much money. And he's older than Drummond. Lottery pick protected, so we probably wouldn't really need that because we wouldn't get it if they fell off the face of the earth. I mean, there's some options here, man. Definitely some options. Which one did I like the best, though? Bismack Biyombo. Let's look at the Hornets record right now and see how good that could be. They are better than us. So, what the freak, bro? How is that possible? That doesn't make sense. Okay then. Okay. So let's fast forward. You know, I might do this and see what I can get for Dwayne Dedmon. Passing up on Kyrie though. But Buddy Hield will help out tremendously. Plus, if he wants too much money, we can let him go. Man, it's tempting, bro. It's very tempting. At the same time, I kind of want to bring in Terrence Ross. I think this trade's a little bit better. I think this trade is definitely better. So I think I'm going to bring in Terrence Ross and Mason Plumlee. I think that's the move. What else can we get? What else can we get? Obviously, I want to keep Blake and D-Rose. Kennard. You know, I think we just got too many centers. Is Thon an expiring deal? He is. So is Tony. So why don't we go ahead, revamp this up. Oh, they got Kennard starting at the point guard. Yeah, actually, I don't mind that at all. But it's D Rose's team. I don't know why they keep bringing D Rose off the bench. Where the hell did D Rose go? Okay, okay. Bruce Brown starting as a small forward. I do not like that. You know what? I think we're losing bad enough. We can start Sekou and really let him get some minutes. I think that's a good move. So for point guard, off the bench, got him. Kennard will be our sixth man now. I like that. I like it a lot. You got demoted. That is cool with me. Markeith, Tony. I don't really think I want to play Tony anymore. We'll give Rose, or yikes, Kennard 26 off the bench. Okay. So at this point, we really don't need scoring options. We'll just go no preference. Let's change this up. I want to play through starter. I don't really want to play through Blake Griffin. He's injury prone. Pick and roll, average tempo. Shoot at will. We're losing. Limit transition. We don't really got any room. Let's limit perimeter. Let's play physical. And run transition. Lineups off the bench. And give you Lukey. There's my boy. Alright, so there's the new and improved Detroit Pistons. This video is going to be a long video. While we're here, why don't we just look at the contract extensions? Yeah. Alright, so let's fast forward to the end of the season, see if we can sneak into the playoffs. If not, we'll see what happens. So I'll see you guys back here in a second. So just like the other video, LeBron wins MVP, almost averaging a triple-double. Rookie of the Year, Zion, nothing has changed. DeMarcus Cousins won 6th Man of the Year. I'm not really sure who was starting over him, but that's pretty impressive. I could see that happening, I suppose. Giannis won Defensive Player of the Year. Same as the last time. And Frank Vogel won it. We finished 33-49. Pretty terrible. That is a big-time disappointment for the Detroit Pistons. And I really don't think we deserve to be on any of these lists, although Blake Griffin made All-NBA third team. Probably very realistic for him again. And we didn't play any defense, so we wouldn't be there. I don't really think Sekou got enough to make any of the rookie teams. Obviously, he did not. Big-time disappointment. So, yeah, we didn't make the playoffs. Philadelphia, 1st seed versus Washington, the 8th seed. Nah. Indiana, 4th seed. Chicago, the 5th seed. Unless they made a trade, I don't see how that happened. They finished 42-40. Boston, 3rd seed. Orlando, the 6th seed. And Brooklyn, 2nd seed. Milwaukee, 7th seed. This should just show you how broken 2K is, bro. Obviously, you know, KD's not hurt in this one. So, why don't we just fast forward through the playoffs, see what happens. Hopefully, Golden State doesn't win this time. So, this is the whole entire playoffs. Yeah, this is, I mean, the Phoenix is the 3rd seed, bro. What is that? What is that, bro? I mean, Devin Booker would have to legit average 70 points a game. And they're playing in the 2nd round. If they beat Golden State, though, I'd be okay with that. Looks like they're not going to, though. Well, they forced it to 7. LA versus Golden State. That would draw some tickets. And it looks like they're going to have to play Brooklyn or Chicago. What is going on? Okay, so Brooklyn made it. So we got Brooklyn versus LA. KD versus Bron. And the Brooklyn Nets took it 3. Wow, they just took it. Wow. So, okay. So Brooklyn won the NBA championship. That is something. Why don't we just incorporate the offseason and we'll call it an episode, see what happens. Vince Carter retired, Tyson Chandler, Pau Gasol, Jamal Crawford. Some very good people retired. Hall of Famers. Vince Carter made it in there. We don't really care about league meetings because I'm not going to change any of the rules. We're not going to care about it. Let's see what we are going to get in the lottery. So right now, we are the 8th pick. So hopefully something can change that. I wish this would go faster. Okay, we're just going to skip it because this takes way too long. So, did we move up? We actually fell down to the 9th pick. So, Dwayne Casey, all these guys are fine, I suppose. Let us go to the NBA draft. I think I'm really looking for a point guard. So, why don't we see if we can move... Can I do picks? I don't see how I can do... Okay, picks. Let's see if we can move up at all. No one really wants to move up or down. Bring in Terry Rozier. Don't really want to. Okay, so why don't we do this? Why don't we go... Kind of want to be a top 4. Let's see if we can, if anyone... What the hell is this? Boston has the 1st and 2nd pick. What did they get? That's some BS, bro. Here, let's see what Memphis is not willing to trade. Okay, well, what about the 16th? 6th pick. All right, so it looks like we're going to keep it. So let us see who would be available. We're just going to go ahead and slim the user pick. Okay, trades, trade finder. Let's see if anyone's willing to trade up for it now. I mean, it looks like pretty much the same stuff. And I really want that point guard. I really think that's what we're missing. I mean, some of these trades are kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I don't really like any of them. So we're just going to stick to it. Let's choose prospect. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot. I don't really know any of these guys. So let's see. Let's go with Courtney Jamison. He looks alright. So we'll call that a day. Slim it to the end. We could have got the first pick and LaMelo. So it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and sign him. This guy's a bum. We're gonna let him go. This guy probably playing in the G League. We'll try to turn him into something. All right. So Luke Kennard back. Tony Snell. I guess he accepted his player option. We'll bring back Bruce Brown. We'll bring back Shaviv. We'll bring back Kyrie. Those guys are all reasonable prices. So Andre Drummond declined his player option. That's why we traded him. He's going to want a lot of money. Looks like everyone else pretty much accepted it. Who else declined? JaVale McGee. Okay. Thonmaker. We can make them restricted free agents. I'm not... I guess he's a 78. We can see what other teams offer him, but I'm not really going to break the bank to bring them back. I'm really looking to spend on a good point guard. Point guard. Dragic is probably... What the heck? So we can bring in a Moutier. He's a restricted free agent. There's not really a whole lot happening here. Are we in the whole salary cap wise? I'm not sure. I'm not really going to overpay. I mean, who's just the best? DeMarcus Cousins is the best player overall. We do need a center. Well, he wants 44 mil. 27. I did want Buddy Hield. He is restricted. Let's see if we can't fill that center position, I suppose. So Christian got a 2-year, 8.9. So that's roughly $4 a year. Who offered it to him? The Bucks. You know what? That's not a bad deal. Why don't we go ahead and match that? We'll renounce Thon. We're gonna cap hold him. Might bring him back. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and renounce your rights. That's just too much money. So, okay. So, we still need that point guard, bro. Still need that point guard. You know, there's not really... It looks like we might be starting... Well, do we still have Cook? Okay, we still got Cook, so we don't really need that, okay? Okay, so Blake Griffin, JaVale. I mean, it's not sexy, but it'll do. Then we got D-Rose. We got Terrence Ross. We could probably start... That could be our starting lineup, okay? We might move Terrence Ross down to the 3. How tall is he? 6'7". That could work. And then bring Sekou back in off the bench. We still got Tony Snell. Not really thrilled about it. This team's not really sexy, but there's not a whole lot we can do. There's really not. So I think... How do I go back? Why don't we just see what we got? I wish I could see how much money I had. Wish I could see it. Who's offering Reggie money? The Trailblazers want Reggie. Dwight Howard wants way too much money for being out of the league. Well, we can bring back Marcus. But we got a lot of forwards, you know. especially if we're going to want to play Sekou more. I mean, really, I don't really know what we could do. I mean, there's some quality. I mean, we could get Iggy for cheap. That wouldn't be terrible. Sign him for a 1-year deal. Who's offering him money? The Kings. Why don't we see if we can bring him here on a 1-year deal? I don't really want to offer him that much money. Why don't we see if we can get him for like 6.5? Huh? Okay, so we got Iggy. What else do we need? So we got 5 small forwards. So why don't we just go ahead, we'll fast forward to next season and see what we can trade. So we got some guys in the summer league, bro. Kyrie and Bruce Brown back in there. Why is Henry Ellison in there? I don't know what that's all about. We're going to just go ahead and auto-generate rookies because I'm not even sure what year we're supposed to be in. Okay, so let's look at roster. Let's look at our small forwards. So they have Bruce Brown as a small forward. I don't know why. And we got Sekou, Tony Snow, Iggy, and Shaviv. So we're going to have to make some moves because that is not very good. I think all these guys are expiring, though. Tony, let's see what we can get for Tony this time. You know, I feel like I keep trying to trade Tony, and I am. But that is kind of ridiculous. I wouldn't mind getting a prospect to throw down in the G League. Bring in Danny Green, 3-point ace. Doug McDermott. I don't really want another small forward. They're really trying to give us Wayne Ellington back. I don't mind it. So there's not a whole lot. Do we need a shooting guard, though? Screw it. He's cheaper and expiring. We'll bring him back. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the 2 guards. We got a bunch of them. Why don't we... So Bruce Brown is the best small forward on the team, and I don't like it because he's 6'5". We're going to send him back down to the Grand Rapids Drive. Where's our point guard guy at? We're going to send him down there. And we'll send Kyrie back. We can't. Okay. Well, who else is down there? Okay, why don't we take Bruce Brown? Oh. Let's send Kyrie down. And let's see what we can do here. Let's go coaching, game plan. I got Terrence running. Why did they not like having D-Rose start? What is happening? Okay, lineups. So we're gonna have Cook. I guess we'll have Bruce, Sekou. That look right? Yeah, it's about time we give him some minutes. So let me go change you out. Which will be... Okay. So there you have it. There's episode 1. Let's see if this team can do better than what they were last season, which really shouldn't be that much more difficult, but you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I don't really know what the expectations for this team is. I think last season was a disappointment for us. 2K-wise, I don't even know where they have us ranked in the power rankings. They have us pretty far down the list. They have us as the 3rd worst team in the NBA. But that's okay. It's okay. We'll prove them wrong. So let me know what you guys think about this team. I don't really know what I did with it, man. I really don't have a sense of direction for it. Probably do a little bit more when Blake Griffin's contract expires and can draw some big free agents in here. We might make some trades again. But this is episode 1, so leave it down in the comments if you like it. You want me to do more of these? I should have episode 2 out pretty soon. It's a tough time editing, but we'll see. Instagram, Twitter links in the description. Be sure to check both of those out, and DSA members in the description as well. With that being said, I'll see you peeps later. Peace out.